Every moment is a fresh new beginning. Good morning to everyone in this August gathering. Respected Dr. G. Aghila, Director NIT Tiruchirappalli, Dr. V. Sankaranarayanan, Dean of Research and Consultancy, Dr. S. Dominic, Head of Department of Computer Applications, external experts, coordinators, esteemed faculty members, and all attendees. It is our honor to welcome you to this inaugural ceremony as we come together to celebrate a new chapter of learning through this GIAN course on cyber law and privacy.
It is with great pleasure that I introduce Dr. B. Janet, a dedicated and inspiring educator. She is an associate professor in the Department of Computer Applications with extensive experience in information processing and security, with 2 granted patents, 4 research projects, and successful guidance of 9 PhD scholars. She has made remarkable contributions to the field of cybersecurity. Her expertise is further reflected in her impressive portfolio of over 80 research publications. I invite you, ma'am, to welcome the gathering for this course.
Good morning to everyone gathered here. I deem it my privilege to welcome each and every one of you who have come here for the GIAN course. I like to welcome our esteemed chief external experts, Dr. Balakrishnan Dasarathy, Professor, University of Maryland, USA, for accepting our invitation, for being the catalyst behind the program. And the entire course was his brainchild, and we are very grateful to you, sir, for the course that you have made possible in NIT Trichy. And we are double proud of you because you are our alumnus from the 1965 to 70 batch from electrical engineering, and we are very proud to have you here in our midst. I also would like to welcome Professor Prakash Narayanan. He is Counsel and Compliance Officer. I'm sorry, he's a lawyer. This is the first time I am going to interact with a lawyer, and we look forward to all the interactions we have with you, because cyber security and cyber privacy deals with a lot of law implications which we are not able to understand and we are not able to comprehend too. And we welcome you, sir, and we thank you for accepting our invitation to be here. Actually, he was recommended by Dr. Dasarathy. So we thank our experts for taking the time to be here in person with us all the days in order to provide us with their expertise and share their thoughts with us. I also thank our director, Dr. G. Aghila, for enabling us to use the infrastructure, encouraging us in each and every part of the way. With all the administrative hurdles, she was the answer for the various problems we faced. And I welcome Madam for this inaugural function. And I also thank her for taking the time to be with us here on this inaugural day. I also welcome our HOD, Dr. Dominic sir, who is the backbone of our department and who has been encouraging, motivating, and helping us in all aspects of arranging the program. I also would like to give a note of appreciation to Dr. Sivakumaran, who has extended his facility to us in the computing center. And I also welcome our faculty members from the department. We have a few faculty members, the others would join us. And I also welcome the participants. Without you, this program would not be a success. We are very happy to have you here. I would like to welcome our Dean Alumni Affairs, Dr. Uma Madam. She has been a constant support. The moment I went and told her that he is alumni of our institute, she said, actually she said she would not be here today. And we are very happy to have you here, Madam. I welcome each and every one of you. I hope the participants would tap into the expertise of the experts here so that you would gain a new understanding on both cyber law and privacy, which is a very important subject to be dealt with in the future as we move into the computer era. I welcome each and every one of you. I also welcome all the support staff and the people who are helping us for the conduct of this program. Welcome everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. With deep appreciation for the invaluable contributions to our department and institution, I now call upon our distinguished head of department, Dr. S. Dominic Sir, an esteemed academician and researcher, to deliver the HOD address. He is a professor in the Department of Computer Applications and currently serves as the head of department at NIT Tiruchirappalli. With extensive expertise in data compression, image and video processing, and information retrieval, he has made significant contributions to the field. He has also played a key role in curriculum development for MTech Data Analytics, MCA, MSc, and MTech AI and AS programs. With over 120 projects guided under his mentorship, his dedication to education and research is truly commendable. Sir, we would be honored to hear from you.
Respected Director Madam, respected Dean, alumni, and foreign expert, and Indian expert, and faculty of our department, and dear participants, pleasant good morning, and welcome on behalf of the department. I am welcoming you all for this occasion. This is wonderful topic, cyber law and privacy. It's a key component in legal frameworks. So this topic, when I am thinking about this topic, actually today every one of us using the internet, browsing website, we are using apps, and then we are sharing data, we are using the data, and we are doing something and posting in the website. So what are the legal issues? So that should be known by every one of us. So to deliver such kind of things, or what are the issues there, how we can protect our data that could be shared or that will be shared in the website or app, or when we use the data from the website, what the precautions there. So those things are important in order to share their thoughts or knowledge. So here that expert from University of Maryland, that is Balakrishnan Dasarathy and Prakash Narayanan came over here. So I thank for acceptance to be here and sharing their knowledge, and Director Madam. So with her support, we can able to give many things, and also we can conduct such kind of thing. Thank you, Madam. Thank you, the experts. I think I wish you all to have knowledge about cyber law and privacy. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would now like to request our Honorable Director, Dr. G. Aghila ma'am, to present mementos to our distinguished experts, Professor Balakrishnan Dasarathy and Shri Prakash Narayanan, who have graced this occasion with their presence. We are truly grateful for their valuable presence and insights. Now I would like to invite Dr. S. Dominic sir to present the memento to our Honorable Director, Dr. G. Aghila ma'am, as a token of appreciation. Now I would like to request Janet ma'am to kindly come forward and present the memento to our esteemed Head of Department, Dr. S. Dominic sir.
One second. I would like to present one memento to our Dean Alumni Affairs, Uma Madam.
A leader par excellence, a visionary and a guiding light to us all. Our respected director, Dr. G. Aghila ma'am, has always been at the forefront of academic excellence. Dr. G. Aghila served as registrar in charge of NIT Puducherry, where she was a professor of computer science and engineering. A PhD from Anna University, Chennai, Dr. Aghila has contributed significantly to the fields of blockchain, big data analytics, ontology engineering, chem informatics, and AI. NIT Tiruchirappalli, which is the best NIRF ranked engineering institute, is poised to reach greater heights under her guidance. While taking charge, she said that her priority is to make NIT Trichy more visible at the national and global levels. Dr. G. Aghila brings with her the wealth of a 32-year career in which she has carved a niche as both as an academician and an administrator. I invite her to the stage to deliver the presidential address.
Chief guest of this particular program, the expert, Professor Balakrishnan Dasarathy, Professor, University of Maryland, USA, and Shri Prakash Narayanan, Counsel and Compliance Officer, IBM Bangalore, and the HOD, Dr. Dominic, especially the coordinators, Dr. B. Janet and Dr. S. Saroja from the Department of Computer Applications, our Dean ID, Professor Uma, and all the faculty members of Department of Computer Applications, and dear candidates. It's my pleasure to be with you in this inauguration of this GIAN workshop on cyber law and privacy. At the outset, I would like to thank Ministry of Education for sanctioning this course to NIT Trichy. And again, I would like to thank our expert, Professor Balakrishnan Dasarathy, for carving this course so that what is need of the hour that has to reach all the people, especially from the computer science students and computer application students. When I saw all the schedule or the sessions, how it has been carved is, some of the things we think that it is taken to be granted. Whatever we are using the data without worrying about the privacy, anything, just like that we are using. That is, we think that it is our right. We are not aware of so many things what law says, especially the cyber law says. And I'm happy to note that the expert from IBM Bangalore, Shri Prakash Narayanan, he is going to talk about IPR and all the other rights, and if it is violated, law is violated, what will happen? With case studies also he is going to explain. I am very happy to hear that you people are very fortunate to have his address. If possible, whatever you understand, whatever you get it from the lectures, if you could give us the feedback, or if you could give us whatever you have understood, that is going to help us to again carve the program in future also to the fullest requirement of each and every one of the stakeholder. And if you take Professor Balakrishnan Dasarathy, my humble welcome to you, Professor, for two reasons. After a long time you are here with your alma mater, so special welcome to you. And thank you for coming and giving all the expertise you have accumulated for so many years, and in a nutshell, you are going to provide to all the candidates or the people who are going to attend this. And it's my pleasure to be with you people with the inaugural function, because we know the cyber law and privacy, how it is going to create a great impact in each and everyone's life is important. As already I told, we are taking everything to be granted. Why I am insisting again and again is, without understanding the law properly, what are the things we are doing with respect to data, with respect to the privacy? Are we taking everything in the right sense, or everybody will take it in the right sense? We are not aware of it. This workshop is going to create the awareness among you. And again, my humble request to each and every one of you who are all attending this program, spread this information to whomever you are coming across, because this awareness is important. Being the first NIT among all the NITs, it is our responsibility to spread this particular information to each and every stakeholder, so that we will be pioneering in each and every field whatever we are taking up. So again, I would like to congratulate the coordinators, Dr. Janet and Dr. Saroja, and the Department of Computer Applications for having this wonderful one-week GIAN workshop on cyber law and privacy. All the participants who are all here from other institutions, maybe from other states also, I am not aware of it. Any other from other states? Yes, from other states also participants are there. NIT Trichy is a beautiful 800-acre campus. So whenever you find time, you just to go around it, have a look into the campus. Definitely you will be enjoying that too. So have a wonderful 1 week of thoughtful and informative session. At the same time, you can enjoy the remaining time also. And all the very best to all the participants. Let us work together to get the awareness of this cyber law and privacy, and we will spread that also across all the citizens of India, starting with school children. So at your home, if you have small children, you please inform them that what is the cyber law and privacy. We have to give this education from the school children onwards, because nowadays everybody is using all the data without understanding what is the impact it is going to create. So have a wonderful 1 week, and let us create the awareness, and let us spread the awareness also about the cyber law and privacy. Have a wonderful 1 week of session here. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, as we celebrate this occasion, it is only fitting that we hear from our esteemed guest faculty, our alumni from 1965 to 1970 batch of REC Tiruchirappalli. Professor Balakrishnan Dasarathy had developed UMGC's cyber operations and information assurance programs to meet the needs of intelligence, defense, and law enforcement communities and enterprises. Prior to joining UMGC in September 2012, Dr. Dasarathy spent 30 years in industry focusing on cybersecurity and related areas of computer sciences and applying them to commercial and military systems. He has published extensively in the areas of cybersecurity, communication networks, middleware, and distributed computing. Sir, we invite you to share a brief address with us.
Thank you. Let me first start by thanking Dr. Dominic, Dr. Uma, and Dr. Aghila. You have millions of things to do today, but the very fact that you could find time and come here, and that means a lot, because you're emphasizing the importance of this course to the Institute, to the nation at large, which is in the forefront of information technology, and of course you, the students, and professionals or practitioners such as of cybersecurity. So essentially your presence and your inaugural address today meant a lot to me because you are personally here to bless the course. Okay, so thank you for that. And bringing any course working 8,000 miles away is very hard. Okay, and thanks to Dr. Janet, Prakash, and Dr. Saroja, we were able to put together a good proposal, winnable proposal, working over several months, and I really thank my collaborators here for pulling this off, and again, especially Dr. Janet, who made sure all the details are correct in putting this together this course today. Okay, so again, the course would not have been possible without my collaborators. Okay, and as everybody emphasized, both Dr. Jan and Dr. Aghila emphasized, I am an alumni of NIT. In those days, it's called REC Trichy, and I was the second batch. And so I'm all the more thrilled to be here to see all the growth, okay, not only the growth of the institute in terms of new programs, new areas, and so on. What's very pleasantly surprised me was the amount of involvement of women in the institute. I think, this is something a lot of people talk about, whereas NIT has really done that, okay? I mean, half of the faculty I interact with here, in fact, 100% for this course are women. And our director, this one and the previous one was a woman, okay? And of course, I see a lot of you women in the course. So, for me, many countries talk about equality of women, and India, the professional aspects when it comes to professional aspects, India is just as advanced in supporting women's aspirations. And that is something that I will take it of this visit to me. What a change. Okay, so when I came in 1965, it's a completely men's bastion. Everybody was a man, okay? And to a point, it was boring. Let me put it that way, okay? Anyway, so I think that's sort of the, just incredible change. All the technology, all the new fields, they're all great, but this is something that really touched my heart, okay? I'm very pleasantly surprised. Anyway, I invite you, the students who are going to be participating for the next 5 days, the professionals. And this course is, it would not have happened if you didn't sign up. Okay, so I think good to see so many of you. And it is your course, so be involved, ask questions, study ahead. We are going to give you materials ahead of time. And I'm looking forward for the next 5 days to be your mentor. And thank you for attending.
We are privileged to have with us yet another distinguished expert, Mr. Prakash Narayanan, Counsel and Compliance Officer IBM, whose contributions to this field have been truly remarkable. Mr. Prakash Narayanan is a member of the senior executive team for IBM India/South Asia with oversight over its integrity and compliance posture. As lead counsel for IBM Consulting in India and South Asia, he has led a team of legal professionals who support a range of cross-IT business solutions transactions. With close to 20 years of Indian and North American experience in corporate law, legal compliance, and dispute resolution, he helps IBM and its client navigate complex legal and commercial issues and achieve successful outcomes. Sir, we would be delighted to hear from you.
Thank you very much for that kind introduction. Thank you first, Dr. Aghila, for having us and for hosting us. Thank you, of course, Dr. Janet and Dr. Saroja Thank you, Professor Dasarathy, for putting all this course together. Thank you, Dean, for having us as well and for hosting us. I am truly excited to be here. It is a different kind of audience for me. I am used to, as you can imagine, talking to law students. I am used to talking to legal professionals, but rarely have I spoken to and had a course involving, I presume most of you are technical folks who don't have that much of interaction with law itself. So it's going to be interesting, I think. Hopefully it's going to be interesting for you, because there will be areas of law that hopefully will be new to you, and at least you'll take away from this course an overview of some of the laws that govern this important area. But also it's going to be very interesting for me, because the questions that I don't think I can potentially anticipate are hopefully going to be part of our conversation. And as Dr. Aghila mentioned, this is a growing and important area. Obviously the internet has been around for decades, but the aspects relating to privacy and cybersecurity have only exploded with the use of mobile phones, with the use of apps. And these are things, as Dr. Aghila interestingly said, kids nowadays, just as my daughter, are more conversant with apps than we are, right? And they don't think twice because it's part of their regular routine. They don't think twice about where they're using their data, what is happening to it, and so on and so forth. So it's important for us to at least have a sense of all of that. And as you mentioned, Dr. Aghila, to then be able to impart that, to at least be aware of how we are using our own data. We will, of course, be talking about a number of other things. Professor Dasarathy is going to talk to you about compliance policies and how to create cybersecurity policies and so on. So hopefully this will be a course that all of you will take something away from. I know this is probably a very diverse audience, so we would love it if all of you would be very interactive, because that's what I think will make the true success of the course. Thank you again to all the attendees who signed up for this course, and we really look forward to being part of this for the rest of the week. Thank you again to everyone.
Good morning, everyone. It's my honor and privilege to extend a vote of thanks on behalf of Organizing Committee of GIAN course titled Cyber Law and Privacy, Department of Computer Applications, NIT Trichy. First and foremost, I express my sincere gratitude to our beloved director, Dr. G. Aghila ma'am, for gracing this occasion with their presence, whose constant encouragement and unwavering support have been instrumental in making this course a real successful one. Ma'am, your motivation has been the driving force for such academic endeavors, and we are grateful for your guidance in fostering a culture of learning and innovation. I also extend my thanks to Dean RNC, Dr. R. Sankaranarayanan sir and his team for their invaluable support in ensuring smooth and expedite processing of our files related to the course. I express my sincere gratitude to our Dean IR and AR, Dr. Uma Madam, for her valuable presence. I express my sincere gratitude to our foreign expert, Dr. Balakrishnan Dasarathy, Professor, University of Maryland, also 1970 NITT alumni, for accepting our request, and we are eagerly waiting for your insightful lectures for the next 5 days on the title Cyber Law and Privacy, sir. A special thanks to Shri Prakash Narayanan, Counsel and Compliance Officer, IBM Bangalore, for accepting our invitation for sharing his insights on the title Cyber Laws and IPRs. We are grateful to our head of the department, Dr. S. Dominic, and our faculty members for their constant support in driving the course. We also thank our local coordinator, Dr. Nagalakshmi Madam, for rendering her support. A special thanks to all technical, administrative and housekeeping staff who work behind the scene to make this event. Last but not least, I thank all the participants who have come over here, and we are sure that you will get all the 5 days with full knowledgeable sessions on the title Cyber Law and Privacy. Thank you all. Now we will have a tea break. After the break, we can continue our session.